My code for the Sudoku solver. So I'm gonna show you my code, and then I'm gonna explain it, and then I'm gonna show you that it works. So here's my code. Okay. So basically, I made an array. So I made a parallel array that follows. So this one is just full of zeros, but this is gonna basically be like my copy that I'm gonna be using everything to like display. And then these are my two other arrays, the two options that I give the user to choose from to be able to solve them. These I just used AI to generate them because I didn't really know what to put there. I don't know. I felt like if I just put one here and then two here, like I could mess it up. Anyways, let me remove this. So basically, I have my display. So this one is it's a basic function that would just display the whole entire my solution and stuff. Like I show the first one, the one that the user chooses, and I display the solution. And then I have this boolean which is valid. Basically, this function, what it's doing is basically checking the row, the column, and the box if they're like kind of like following the rules. So basically, can this number be in this row, can it be in this column, and can it be on this like 3 by 3 box? That's what this function is doing. So if it passes everything, it's like if it's false. And if it pass, like if it doesn't pass, my bad, it's false. And if it does pass, it's true. So if it passes, there's room for it, and if it doesn't, there's no room for it. And then it's like I have this other function, it's a boolean, which is find empty. So this one is pretty self-explanatory. It's just all it's doing is going through the row column, and finding if it's empty. And that's pretty much it. So when it equals 0, it's empty. When it equals 1, it's not empty, basically. Or if it equals anything else, basically, it's not empty. So now I have this function. It's a solve the Sudoku, and I have a recursive function here. So this one, basically what it does is it goes into here. So basically saying, check if find empty. So if it finds an empty, check that. But if it comes out like true, if there is no empty here, then the Sudoku grid is solved. So it just skips all this. Fortunately, we don't have that. So it goes into this function, or for loop, my bad, that has the recursive that calls it back on top of here, and it keeps on going. So if valid, like I said, this one is checking if the number can be placed without violating the Sudoku rules, like I said earlier, the function on top. And then all it does is it goes through the number, so number 1 through 9, and it goes through all of them. And then it goes into the Sudoku, the recursive, and it goes back up. So basically, what this is doing is it's gonna keep on doing that, trying to solve it. And if it doesn't work, it backtracks and it gives it back to a 0. So it keeps on doing it until it finally is true. And then like right here is my first grid, second grid, the choice that I gave the user is choice 1, choice 2, and then these are just my calls. So which Sudoku grid do you want to solve? I press 1, and like I said, it gives me the initial grid and then the solved grid, which is here. And then this is my second one. Initial grid, solved grid. And I've already checked them personally, like before the video, and they do follow all the rules, and they all check out. So like 7, 7, 7. It's good. They're like not interacting with any of the other ones, like breaking the rules of Sudoku in any way. So there you go. Hopefully this is satisfying, and thank you. Bye.